Devender, which is the one you saw in the mirror. He was in front of me. We got separated in the storm. It got to be a whiteout situation coming down out of the caddy. So I took the lead from Devender. Devender's first year up here. He couldn't see where he was going, so I took the lead, and I couldn't see where I was going. And we got separated, so I told the lead truck to just call for two. And we got the other side of Lac de Gras, called us and told us the road was shut down. So here we are sitting on the lake waiting. That's why I packed that food in the freezer. I don't know how long we're going to be sitting here, but I always carry 3 or 4 days worth of food with me, just in case. It's happened before. You get stopped like this. And I got my honey bucket in the back and plastic bags. I've got some wipes here. You can give yourself a wash down. Just stay too long. And right now I'm having lunch. There it is. I got a microwave in the back. And after I finish lunch, I'm gonna practice my bass. That's what I'm doing. I don't know what these other guys are doing. If I get done with the bass, I'm probably gonna read my Bible. That's how my entertainment's going for today. I'm here at P49. I stopped just to do a walk around, check my truck over, brush off the lights and stuff, get out and stretch, and it happened again. I did it last year, and I did it again. There it is. Broke another spring. Did it last year, and did it this year. See how it's hanging out there? That caught my eye when I was doing my walk around. So I gotta take it easy the rest of the way in and get it fixed when I get back to YK.
This middle one is the middle one here.
It's still frozen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on the last trip, I broke a leaf spring. There it is in there, nice and replaced. So not many guys carry their own torque wrench, but I've got my own torque wrench for removing the wheel nuts. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to re-torque them. This torque wrench has come in handy so many times because you're supposed to re-torque your wheel nuts after 100 kilometers. And what do you do if you're driving at night, tired, and store's closed? So I carry my own. I have for years. Check those wheel nuts, boys. You don't want to lose your nuts on the road. 500 foot-pounds. Let's go. There we go. Now I can go down the road. Don't worry about losing wheels. So when we got in the shop for the spring, found two airbags were not good. So you can see here, there's one, replace that one. One on the other side you can't see, but there's two bags that are replaced there. Also had a flat tire on the inside, which I knew it was low, so replaced the valve core, aired it up, got as far as Lockhart, checked it, it was low again. So I got airline with me in the truck, so I aired it up, completed the trip, drove back down to Yellowknife, took it to the tire shop. They looked at it, they put some goop around between the tire and the wheel, some kind of tire glue or something. He thought it was leaking there, aired it up, went on the next trip, got as far as Lockhart, and it was low again. So it turned out it was the valve stem. Actually, the rubber on the valve stem. There it is there. I'm gonna bring it back to the tire shop, see if they can refund me some of that wasted money. $189 to get a tire fixed up here, and it didn't get fixed. So that was kind of a bad trip. Broke a lot of stuff. So it'll take me a whole trip just to make up the difference on that. here I am sitting on McKay Lake, and I got broken wheel studs on the trailer. Sheared off. Oh, there's my wheel sitting there. That's what's left there. I didn't go too far when it fell. That happens up there. There's the drum sitting up there. So I'm just waiting. See what we're going to do here to fix this up. Wound up chaining it up. You can see the chains come through there on the axle. And I put 2 boomers on there. And then we got the tires up. I had some help lifting the tires and wheels up, chained them up. And now I'm good to go. It's been about an hour here. Okay, so I'm at the tank farm here. This is my first year hauling fuel on the ice road. I always hauled freight. So basically we come in, get our paperwork here in the office, drive around, line up on this side, and clean off all our trailers so they can do the hookups and all that, make sure all the placards are cleaned off, getting our full PPE gear, and then we go and load and then get our paperwork to leave. So what actually happens is that we don't have to go to the dispatch office and exchange paperwork. It's a back and forth thing they did before, but this year they're just rotating. You come up here, turn in your paperwork, get your new paperwork, and away you go. Sounds easy because it is easy. I didn't realize how easy these fuel haulers had it, but I feel like a big fat pig sitting here. I don't get any exercise. Even when you get to the mine, you don't get out of the truck. They just hook everything up. You're doing nothing but just going. I don't know what trip I'm on, probably around close to 15 now. Had a few issues, but had the lights go out on this last trip. But got it fixed up, and lights on the trailer went out. Got a new plug in there, and I'm good to go. Come over here now. When we're cleaning, we got to clean all the placards off, make sure all the lights are cleaned off. And then we come here, we take these heads off, and we clean all around here so that they can hook the arm up at the other when we go to load. Make sure it's all nice and clean. There's no snow in there, and they're happy. Okay, so there's 2 lineups here. I'm in the Caddy lineup here, and this will do the Gaucho Quay or the Caddy mine. The other lineup is for Divec. So sometimes you come here and there's a huge lineup stretched all the way back. You could be here a couple hours. Today, come right to the front. Nobody's here. Those are good days when you can just roll right up.
far as I know, maybe another trip, but I think this is my last one. If we got one more, looks like I'll be going to Gaucho, which I haven't done this year. So this will be nice if I can go on that trail one more time. Where this is where the ice blew out on E25 on the Gaucho spur line. They built a temporary bridge there for us to cross.
So here I am in Enterprise, loading for the last time to go up to Gaucho Quay, loading out of the rail cars. They asked me to come down here for one last trip, so I very well could be one of the last trucks on the ice road this year. So I'm done for the season up here, March 28th. I wound up doing one extra trip. I called in to dispatch on my way on my last trip, and they said there was no more loads. I got into dispatch and they said, guess what, you got to go down to Enterprise and load and go back to Gaucho. So I was glad for that, get the extra trip in, but made me the last truck for fuel on the ice road. And coming back last night was pretty eerie because there was nobody out there except for the grocery truck was going north. I got down as far as Meadows and even the building was gone, so there was no dispatch, and there was no dispatch at Lockhart. But overall, pretty good season. Other than some breakdowns, I got in quite a few loads. 2 blown airbags, a broken spring, some airlines. Had a couple of wheels freeze up this year, but I caught them before I skidded them. I always check. And I broke those studs off the hub there on the trailer, chained it up and kept going. When I went through the inspection here at the end of the season with the trailer, it wouldn't have done another trip. The frame was cracked on both sides, so they'll have to do a repair on that. And then they gave me a different set of trailers to bring back to Edmonton. So overall, I think I did all right this year. We'll see what next year brings. You never know if I come back. I've been saying this is my last year for 3 years, so we'll see. But I enjoyed working for Westcan. They're pretty good people here, and yeah, let's see what happens next year.